We are the Gujarat Technological University. Since its inception over a decade ago, GTU has been empowering young and curating minds to realize their true potential. Over 4 lakh inspired students are enrolled with one of the premier academic universities in India. With more than 450 affiliated colleges in its fold operating across 5 zones of the state, GTU, the International Innovative University, your place to move forward.
Hey everyone, I'm back with another topic in production and operations management. Today we are going to talk about industrial safety. I am Dr. Rajesh Faldu, Associate Professor, JVIMS, welcomes you to the e-tutorial in production and operations management. Employee safety and health should be major consideration when job and workplaces are being designed. Dangerous and unhealthy workplaces reduce productivity and inflict other costs due to accidents, work disruptions, illness, absenteeism, and safety violations. Unsafe workplaces too lead to problems like accidents and chronic injuries and disabilities. So let's start our today's session. In this session, we are going to talk about concept of safety, goal of safety, why safety is important, why in organization industrial safety has to be taken care of, what is the basic purpose of industrial safety, which are the major causes of accidents at workplace, some suggestions to avoid accidents, what is the goal of safety program, why safety program should be conducted or organized at industry and why is it important, and what are the duties of safety personnel. Now let's first start our session by understanding the concept of safety. The term safety encompasses the safety of materials in the store, facilities used including material handling equipment, and the safety of the personnel working in a store. So it's a very broad concept. It not only includes the safety of materials inside the store, but including safety of equipment and safety of the people who are working inside the store or industry or organization. The term safety is very important in manufacturing organizations. Workplace inspection have to be carried out regularly to ensure safety. Planning for safety have to be done. Planning can be done by targeting zero accidents, continuous review of system and process. We should try to continuously improve our system and process. Newer work methods have to be found out which are more accident proof than what currently are. We can study the design and layout of the plant and carry out regular inspection. We should also design and monitor production process to ensure that they do not malfunction. Workplace should be clean and safe and in an orderly form to avoid accidents. First aid and medical facilities should be easily accessible at the workplace. Now let's understand what is the goal of safety and why it is important. So the basic purpose or goal of safety in any organization is to reduce the number of all types of accidents which may cause either loss of life, personal injury, loss or damage to equipment. So before moving further, let's understand what is an accident and how it is caused. So an accident generally is an unplanned, uncontrolled and undesirable event which results in injury to the worker, machine damage as well as work stoppage. For example, worker's hand is caught in machine. So this can be regarded as an accident. accident primarily results from causes like unsafe act and unsafe condition. Now let's understand what is an unsafe act. Unsafe act, when we talk about that, which results into an accident, it includes using improper tools, or we can say not using protective equipment, or being under the influence of alcohol, or not following safety procedures. When we talk about unsafe conditions which also may result into accidents, these include poorly maintained equipment. If maintenance of an equipment is not done regularly, it may also result into an accident, or exposed wires, or walkways are slippery, poor lighting, and exposed chemicals. Now let's understand what are the major causes of accidents or reasons for accidents at workplace. Some of the major reasons or causes of accidents at workplace can be electrical short circuit at plant, or faulty machines or equipment, or insufficient light or high noise that is relating to the environment which is not proper or conducive to work, or we can say materials falling from racks, wires, unwanted ropes, steel rods, or empty cartons kept carelessly, injury arising from lifting very heavy loads or normal loads, that too unscientifically, falling while climbing to reach the upper shelves, injury to hands resulting from lifting or handling of materials without wearing protective gloves, slipping on oil, grease, or even water spillages, injury caused by nails kept on empty cases and battens of boxes, injury from corrosive acids, dropping goods on one's feet without protective boots. So these are some of the reasons for accidents at workplace. Now, the effects of accidents could be severe in the workplace. It can result into disability, injury or pain to the worker, or damage to the equipment or the building, or even loss of life. So precautions have to be taken, measures have to be taken to ensure that accidents are reduced or minimized at workplace. There are many organizations which have taken measures to reduce or minimize number of accidents or injuries at workplace, like Tata Chemicals, L&T, to name a few. Now let's take a live example of Tata Chemicals Limited. Tata Chemicals Limited produces a wide range of products. Its products are used in industries such as pharmaceuticals, food processing, and food essentials. Now Tata Chemicals Limited have created a culture of safety. Employees over there adopt a proactive approach to safety rather than a reactive approach. There are toxic chemicals such as ammonia and sulfuric acid, which are the key hazards over there. So it's been several years, acid burns, they have reduced to zero. Injury frequency, which was initially high, after the company started emphasizing on safety education and training, injury frequency have dropped down. The plant is now awarded the British Safety Council Sword of Honor with a 5-star rating. Even Tata Chemicals plant at Mithapur has also been successful in reducing accidents related to handling hazardous substances. Tata Chemicals plant at Mithapur emphasizes safe practices in routine activities. Now let's talk about some suggestions to avoid accidents at workplace. Like necessary precautions and care have to be taken by workers. There should be adequate facilities like proper lighting, Workplace should be neat, clean, properly arranged and well organized. Good supervision should be there for safety rules by safety officer. Management should educate, train, encourage and advise workers for following good housekeeping. Proper training should be given. Personal protective equipments like helmet, gloves, goggles, boots, etc. should be provided, and it should be seen by the safety officer by regular conducting safety inspection that workers are wearing these personal protective equipments. Now there should be safety program which should be conducted at each and every workplace to ensure safety of the workplace. Now major goals of the safety program can be to teach each employee the hazards of his job and how to avoid them. Every job have their own occupational hazards, so one should be made aware about that, and one should be given training as to how they should take care to avoid these occupational hazards. To impart each employee that violation of safety rules will not be tolerated. To see that safety equipments are properly used on job. To take corrective action when unsafe acts are noted. To teach employees that yes, accidents are caused, but it can be prevented if we take proper care. To instill safety awareness in each employee. Safety should be made each employee's personal responsibility. To conduct regular safety inspections or appraisals. So these could be some of the goals or objectives of safety program. Each and every organization should make sure that they appoint a safety officer and they conduct regular inspections in the organization, and a safety week or a safety program is been organized and proper training is given to the workers regarding safety. So safety precautions have to be taken in order to minimize personal injuries, loss of life or accident within the workplace. Now let's understand some of the duties of safety personnel. But before that, I would like to mention that safety personnel have to be appointed by the organization. A senior level executive should be given responsibility for safety. Supervisors who are on the shop floor should be concerned about safety and should identify safety hazards. Supervisors are mostly concerned about quantity and quality of output from their work area, and there are certain supervisors who ignore safety concerns. Therefore, they should be explicitly told that if any unsafe conditions or acts are identified in their work area, it will not be tolerated. Every employee should be concerned about safety and should contribute in making the workplace safe. Safety representatives and committees should be appointed, and special meeting of all employees of a particular department can be held periodically to discuss safety measures. A safety officer who is a qualified safety and health expert should be appointed. He should be responsible for the following duties. He should carry out the following duties like set up, develop and administer the safety program, and conduct regular safety inspections, appraisals or safety week, establish safe practices within the organization, study reasons for accidents, investigate accidents, train supervisors, initiate corrective action, inspect, develop safety rules and see to it that these are followed by the workers and employees working within the premises, initiate regular safety meetings, study accident trends, which were the major accidents in the past, and keep records and see to it that how it can be prevented. So this is all about industrial safety. Thank you.